Good morning, good morning, good morning. It's a blazing hot morning in London this morning. I know it's probably very cool compared to where you are in Africa or certain parts of Europe right now, but for us, for Diana and Dr. Steven here, who's suffering this morning.
You are, aren't you, Steven?
Who's suffering this morning?
I don't know. What's wrong?
It's a busy day, busy morning.
You've been
running around,
the sun's shining,
getting guests,
guests
getting lost.
What's happened to the honey, the bee honey?
That's my honey this morning.
That's a whole different story.
Oh yes. No, it is a great day though.
Beautiful.
I have
sun
to
shining,
say.
everyone's smiling.
Yep.
And what have I got to do at the moment?
What you got to do?
I've got to stay out in the sun, haven't I?
You do, because Ian's got a special TV appearance, which watch this space.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, remember this? Yeah.
So on Thursday I'm doing a commercial really for the Queen.
For the Queen, it's all very royal, people. Very royal.
It's all terribly posh.
Isn't it just?
and I've had to get my ermine and my crown out of I wish.
Yeah.
Could you imagine it? Can you imagine it? Anyway, first of all, as you always know, we just start off with a little bit of news from the Muslim community as well, and from Islam TV. And I want to wish everybody, and I'm not sure whether this is the right thing to do, but I want to wish everybody a happy Ramadan. It's Ramadan month this month.
And it's the right thing to do, Ian.
Is it the right thing to do?
It certainly is. Don't you think, Steven?
Of course.
Yeah, of course. Yes, it is.
Because I've got a lot of Muslim friends, but they suffer this time of the year because they're not allowed to eat while the sun is rising.
Yeah, that's right.
So, and in this heat, they're not allowed to drink.
They're not even allowed to drink, I know.
Exactly.
Either.
I admire them. I mean, the stamina you need to do that.
Absolutely.
I don't think I could go.
I would struggle.
Oh,
Yeah.
You get used to it eventually
suppose
after
so.
a while, but
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah.
And just one precaution. I remember when I was on the Islam Channel last year, the City of London police talking about financial issues, and there was a lot of fraud going on with people going to Mecca last year. So people who from the Islam Channel out there, or Muslims who are watching us as well, going to Mecca, please be careful. Have a great time, but please be careful and watch those credit cards, because sometimes they can go into the wrong
hands. Yeah, definitely.
I feel like police fine.
Yeah.
Well, it happened to me before.
Yeah, it did, didn't it? Yeah, it did happen. Yeah.
And it was really bad. It took a long time to sort out. A lot of money was taken, and it was
It's the inconvenience, isn't it?
5 different countries my card was being used.
You're joking.
Canada, America, Africa, Europe.
Your car travelled.
My card did more countries than I did in that
Well,
year.
do you know, strange enough,
Sorry, I'm not laughing.
Well, you look like you just laughing.
I'm not really laughing.
the
See
same-
this, viewers?
the same thing happened. The same thing happened to me, because I went for a meal in a restaurant, in an Indian restaurant in London, and about 3 days later I'm in Cardiff, and the phone rings, and it's HSBC, my bank, saying, Antonio, where are you? And I said, well, I hope I'm in Cardiff.
Yeah.
And I said, why do you ask? And they said, so you're not in, I forget where it was, but it was something like Jakarta.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And she said, you've just gone and bought yourself a £600 vase.
Wow. It
So-
is scary though, it is scary. I think because I've had the same thing happen to me, so I know exactly what you're both talking about.
Well, you're looking very summerish.
Well, yes, I
Very
thought
summarish.
one had to make an effort this morning, especially
Absolutely.
as you're doing the royal stuff now.
Absolutely. We're all talking like this morning. We're all putting on our accents, ready for...
We are? Oh, but you can let me know that this morning, Ian. Oh, I say like.
Oh no! Wrong accent, Steve.
Wrong accents.
Yeah, anyway, what have we got
You've
today?
got some celebrity news, first of all.
What?
You do?
Do indeed.
Oh, he's in one of those
Listen.
news. Dr. Stevens in one of those news this
I'm
morning.
sat there, whilst I sat there cutting out all the storylines.
Yeah, look, he did. Can you believe this, viewers? He did my work for me this morning.
He
I'm
did.
in shock, and I appreciate it. But thank you very much, sir.
What can I say? What can I say? It was sunny.
Okay, well, we'll start off with one of the stories, which was Janet Jackson.
Oh, okay. What's she up to?
She's going to be awarded with a gong from the Billboard Awards.
She
to be
deserves
the
that.
legend.
The legend.
legendary
Oh no,
award.
she is.
I
No, Ian,
thought I was the
forget. No, Ian, let's move on, Stephen. The legend.
The legend that is Ian.
She's getting awarded for her hard work, dedication, years of service, entertainment.
She's a brilliant
and
entertainer.
Marvelous, personality. So she's getting.
And I think she hasn't appeared for 10 years, if I remember right. She hasn't made an appearance for 10
It's
years.
been a long
Yeah,
time.
it has
She's been doing
actually.
some music. She's got albums coming out.
Was she the one that had that sort of dress malfunction?
With
Justin Timberlake. Oh, trust you to remember that, yeah?
You remember that one?
Viewers, did you hear this? Now we know what Ian watches.
As you know, I'm an aficionado.
Well, of course you are. Of course you are, Ian. Yes.
Flesh got shown. And you remember that bit.
Exactly. As you were saying, Stephen, next story.
Well, the next story is Ed Sheeran.
Okay.
His song "Perfect"
I
has
love
apparently been awarded the best
Is
song
that
of
the
all
one that
time.
goes? Oh, forgotten how that one goes. I'm sure it's the one I enjoy.
Yeah, it's that one. That one
Is
there.
that one?
It's that
Yeah,
one right there.
okay.
It's been awarded the best song of all time.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
How they've got to that conclusion, I'm not sure, but that is what
Okay.
they're saying. I do love Ed Sheeran myself too,
Yeah, I'm a big fan.
and so congratulations, Ed Sheeran. For,
Yes, congratulations. Ian has no idea what we're talking about, but congratulations.
I can see the bamboozled look on his
If it's past the 1980s,
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
mind you, ABBA.
Oh, they're good.
ABBA has returned.
They have actually.
Have
ABBA
they?
has returned.
Yes, they have. Yes, about
ABBA
a
has
couple of
returned.
weeks ago they announced this.
And
The
they're
original members.
the original members are
Apparently.
recording again, and they're going to do what's it called? I've got the term now, where they are not going to appear in the flesh, but they're going to appear as
Hologram?
that's the word.
Really? Oh,
You see, that's why I enjoy it.
Are you impressed now?
It looks like wow, Stephen. I like you today. Right, he's in trouble, viewers.
Yeah.
I'll tell you that now.
That's why I in the first place. She's the clever one. She comes up with all these clever words.
Okay. Yeah, go. Stephen.
Well, a bit of controversy news now.
Okay.
Rita Ora, and Beyonce, and Jay-Z. Apparently, Beyonce did a song called Becky, and this was about Jay-Z cheating on her in 2016.
Uh-oh.
And it now, speculation, it's not fact, but the speculation is that song Becky was about Rita Ora sleeping with Jay-Z. Allegedly.
Allegedly.
We
Yes.
Allegedly, viewers, no facts here. This is
Before
tabloid
all our
news.
lawyers come running in and pull the microphones from our chest.
Do you know what?
It's a very painful
And
experience.
kick us out the building.
Exactly.
So
All
no, it's
right.
all allegedly.
Okay.
But she's denied, saying
course.
it's nothing to do with me. I
Yeah.
had no idea. And if that song was about me, so no.
Yeah, okay.
So
Okay.
So,
there we have it. A bit of entertainment. Just quickly,
Yeah.
Kanye West.
Oh, I know he's been in the news a lot.
A lot, and it's causing a lot of
Controversy.
problem with people.
Yeah, what's he done?
He's mentioned about slavery being a choice, but watching, but he didn't mean it in. I watched it, and yes, some of it he just didn't articulate it in the right
What
way.
was he trying to say?
What
in
he
your
was basically trying to say, in my opinion, was that the mindset is still there in some people, black heritage, that still think in a certain way. He's not saying that slavery or captivity and being forced to do things and lack of education is a choice. That wasn't
Right.
a choice, no. But he just didn't bring it across the right way. But because of how he articulated it and what he said and how he said it, that's what people are taking. And the media, they edit
yes.
it
to
to
know the media.
hey guys,
We know the media.
Yeah,
We're actually part of the media.
we're good news and we tell it like it is.
Yeah, we
we don't twist and turn and
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, that's all.
And we're
Oh
just
my goodness, it's that time, isn't
we're
it?
just going to do a quick 60-second other sort of stories in the news right now. So first of all, and this is going to he's going to appreciate this.
Okay.
It's been put forward by the government that people over 25 years of age should get a one-off payment of £10,000.
Did you know this?
Hallelujah. Do I qualify?
So that's the first
Yes, you
15
qualify.
seconds of good news.
Yes.
Then David Lammy, who's an MP over here and who's been very voicing about
Very instrumental in the
about
Windrush.
Windrush situation, is now saying that the BBC still has issues over people of colour working at the BBC. And I must admit, when I've been there, there's very few people of colour on the newsroom floor, so it's something that needs to be
yeah,
addressed.
it's a fact. It needs to be addressed.
I thought it was very funny. I saw this wonderful photograph this morning of Prince Charles sniffing Camilla's hand until I realised that it was perfume on it. And the sort of look on his face of raised eyebrows as she's smiling. I thought, I was trying to work it out for a second. Then I read the story. They've both been to a perfume.
A perfume.
And then finally,
yes, go on.
the thing that this is the best story of the morning. I think for me, this is the best story of the morning. Is that Frank Sinatra's fingerprints are up for sale in an auction.
Really?
He got arrested once, and they kept his fingerprints, and now his
I think for
fingerprints
real.
are up for auction.
I bet it goes for a lot of money.
Yeah.
It'll go for a
I
lot of money.
agree. I
Lot of
agree.
money.
A lot of money.
You bidding?
No. So, with that, we're just going to have a short break, and then we're going to come rushing back with a wonderful story about a young lady who's been working out in Africa with children. So, stay with us. Oh, there was I looking down at my notes. You didn't have to do it so hard into my ribs.
Sorry, viewers.
God, dear
You're
Lord.
on TV.
Lord.
You're on the telly, love. You're on the telly.
I swear to God, all I made was a joke about employing you, and now I know what's going to happen for the rest of the show. I'm going to get sore ribs, aren't I?
Our guest is here, Ian.
I know. I guess it's Sam Mugabi.
Hello, Sam.
Hi everybody.
Welcome to the Madhouse.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
I'm keeping well away from you now. God, dear. Go on, you do the interview.
So, Sam, tell us all about yourself, because I found your story fascinating. So tell our viewers what you've been up to.
So thank you. So basically, I qualified as a social worker. And I've been working here in England for a number of young people with disability, just young people from dignified backgrounds. But I wanted to challenge myself further by doing a master's in international law. And obviously with that I needed to gain some experience. So I went off to Africa in Burkina Faso, West Africa.
Okay.
And I've been out there doing some volunteer work with an organization called the Handicap Solidarity Burkina. And with them I helped to work in the local community, just raising awareness of the people with disabilities. Because there's a lot of stigmas oriented around people with disabilities. People think that they can't do anything. So we've done many activities such as building ramps, just ensuring that they're able to access just normal buildings. We built a first basketball court there, the very first hand basketball there. And when we had our first match, one of the young people in the local school said it's actually a myth that a person with a disability can play basketball. So, it's just so reassuring that just having just building a basketball and people being able to play, giving this disability people an opportunity to play, that in itself continuously raising awareness of their abilities. And then another thing that we did was we raised funds for parents with children with disabilities, because what we found that parents used to come to our office constantly saying, I can't look after my child, I can't go to work. So what we did, we filled in an application, and we were successful. We received funds from Finnish government, and we were so happy.
That's fantastic news. And you've done, this is all volunteer work that you do?
Yeah, this is all voluntary work, and it's the most joyful work I've ever done. Like, it has changed me in so many ways. It's changed me so much so that I'm able to come here and talk about my experience and just encourage young people to go out there and just do something like this, because it brings you so much joy, and you just become, after you go there, you can never come back and chill and do nothing. You can never come back and just be on Facebook or Instagram all day long. You just become so enlightened to just do something.
So how do you get your message out there to young people? As you say, you know, it's something that they should all be doing at some point in their lives.
Well, so what I've been doing on my Instagram, I have a lot of pictures of all the activities that we've been doing, like in action pictures. So if you check out my Instagram, you can see some of the things I've been doing.
What's your Instagram?
I'm Samantha Mugabi. I am Sam Mugabi. No, I am Sam Mugabs with a Z at the end. And also, if you check out International Citizen Service, you can apply through there if you want to do voluntary work. You can do voluntary work in South Africa, no, in South America, Africa, and Asia. So that's an opportunity.
Do you have to get someone to sponsor you so that you could go out there? Because obviously, how would people afford to get out there? I know you're volunteering, but how does it work?
Okay, so there are a lot of organizations there that require you to pay in order for you to go do voluntary work. Now, for me, I wouldn't want to do that. But there are other organizations such as International Service and International Citizen Service. These organizations are funded by our government, so you can apply there. The placement is free.
Gotcha.
However, you'd have to do some fundraising in order for you to be able to go.
What type of hardships did you face when you were out there? And what type of hardships do these children face from day to day?
So the hardship that I felt, that I experienced, were just like the toilets.
Okay, the basic amenities.
Yeah, just basically the basic amenities. But I had to put that aside because when you look at someone just suffering, just in their everyday life, I just think to myself, wow, Samantha, why are you complaining?
Well,
Why are you
exactly.
complaining about not using the toilet with the flash? You know, so I had to put that all aside and just get on with it. And once you start working, you forget all about those things.
And what do you want to achieve now? Because you've got an ambition now to do something new. So what would you like to do now, and how can people help you?
So right now, I would like to start my own NGO, my own non-profit organization, just working in the global south, either South America, Africa, or India, just being in a position to support children and women. Because in my experience, I found that these are the most vulnerable group. For example, at the local school where I was working, I found that children, especially girls, they drop out of school only just because their parents want to marry them off, and that's just because
they
of the culture.
get married quite young, don't they?
Yeah.
So how can people get in contact with you?
Well, you can find me you can send me an email, Samantha Mugabi, Samantha Mugabi @gmail.com, or my Facebook, Samantha Mugabi, or my Instagram, Sam @SamMugabi. So, yeah.
Right. I'm sorry, we'll run out of time again. Our time is short today.
Fascinating, listen. Thank you
Please,
so
fascinating.
much.
So come back and talk to
Please
us more
do. Yeah.
about how we can actually help. So again, another fascinating story, and we're just going to have another very short break, and then we're going to learn
Angela,
all about love.
It's all about love. It sure is. Watch this space.
Now then, I do need a nudge this time.
No, I thought I'd leave you to it.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Oh, we've got the lovely Angela here today.
Angela Watson.
Yes, we do.
And you're going to tell us all about love this morning.
You certainly
Am
are.
I?
Yes, you are on the Dating Live show.
Okay, so what would you like to know about the show?
Well, what exactly is it, and how did you come up with the concept, the Dating Live show?
Okay. So the Dating Show Live is the first time in the world that everything to do with dating is going to be under one roof at the NEC. So what happened was I was on the market. It sounds like I'm a cow. I was on the market for the second time round, and I was looking, and normally you look at the apps and you look at, and you're swiping left on people. Now I'm sure that I was swiping left on people that actually if I met them in person I would have thought, do you know what, they're going to be fantastic for me, but I just didn't see it in a photograph. I was looking on Google, and there was lots for dating, and obviously ploughing through it was just so hard work, and I thought there must be somewhere you can go, a much easier way, somewhere that all single people, all ages, even you, Ian.
There you go, Ian.
Rapidly.
Angela, you're in trouble.
Well,
Yes.
18 plus, it's an 18 plus show,
Yeah.
so, but it's all ages, all single people, can get together under one roof, and I just want it to bring in events. There's kind of this thing. I've been a little bit bored. I've gone to events and kind of thought, and I really want to bring back the fun element, not only to dating, not only being single and the opportunities to kind of find each other, but we've got such fun things happening
So
on the day.
what exactly does the whole day contain? Because and by the way, are married couples allowed to come as well, or is it just
Oh
the
no, we're
single?
going to block them at the door.
Oh, no, there we go.
No joking. But
So
what
what
we're
does it
expecting is people, I mean, for example, I've got lots of friends who are married and who are in relationships, and I would be expecting them to come and support me, and they're going to get something out of it as well, because it's about dating, it's about relationships. So what we've got is 4 main zones. We've got Find Me Love, which is what it says, but we're going to have live matchmaking. We might have dating in the dark. We've got lots of activities going on for people to have fun with, to meet other
Dating in the
people.
dark, Ian?
Yes. I could hear the snigger, folks. Then I could
Dating in
hear
the
the
dark?
snigger.
Yeah, sorry.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then we've got Find Me Attractive, which
Oh,
is
what's
about it's a whole big zone on
Ian, behave. Anyway, find me attractive. Go on.
there's a whole big zone on looking good, feeling good,
Right.
inside and out, and being ready to date, because it's about getting yourself ready to date.
Having the
inside,
mindset of-
the
yeah.
mindset, emotionally be ready to date. But also we've got all the fun stuff. So we're straight and gay, all ages, hair. We've even got hair PCs that you can put onto like little clips.
Oh, nice.
We've got
Not after my last
makeovers.
experience.
We've got people come in. We've got John Scott from this morning, who used to be one of the stylists, one of the big
I remember John
icons.
Scott.
Yeah,
Yes, he's
absolutely
amazing.
fantastic.
He's
So he's going to
fantastic.
come do some fashion.
Good.
We've got lots going on. We've got First Dates. You know, the TV show on
Yeah,
Channel 4.
on Channel 4.
Massive.
So they're going to be there as well?
They're going to be there running a live cafe, and all the talent come in. So anybody coming can come into the cafe. Couples that are matched will get to go in and have a little first date
At the
experience
cafe?
at the cafe live at the
Right.
show. We've got lots of things like Find Me Fun. We've got virtual reality,
Oh,
which would be my
what's that
worst
about?
nightmare. So you put these things on your head, and then you look like you're about to fall off a cliff.
Oh,
Yeah. Then we've got
Bear that in mind.
okay.
we've got a little mini cinema. We've got a gin shack. Gin is big at the moment.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Apparently. I mean, I don't
Yeah.
touch the stuff, obviously.
You know what? I've had a little.
Oh,
bit.
really?
Yeah.
No, I don't touch the stuff.
So you can sample it. We've
Right.
got a beer tent. Then the new bit we're going to have is a mixer, and it's a beer tent mixer, and that's to get the men in basically.
Okay.
So any men out there really want lots and lots of men
'Cause
coming
you've
to the
got
show.
speed dating, you've also got another...
Well, this is a mixer area, so
Right.
what's going to happen every hour is you're going to be able to come into this mixer area, and we're going to have equal, you know, we're going to have a gay one, and we're going to have a straight one, and you'll be able to go
Make sure you get
into...
in the right-
Getting the right one here. Actually, make sure he gets the right one, yeah?
I need to take his hand.
Yeah, I think you
Take
do.
him
I
through the whole
think
thing.
you do.
Might
Yeah.
take treatment to the wrong one. Can I ask you a question?
Of course you
Because
can.
I think it's what makes a good date.
What makes a good date? On a first date, do you think?
Yeah.
Yeah,
On a
first date.
I think not to ask too many personal questions. I think if people go into a first date, and I've had them myself, and they want to know, so the first, you feel like you're being interviewed. So I think if you're going on a first date, have distractions so that you're not sitting across from somebody feeling like you're being interviewed for a job. And that's the work, you know, if you're starting to ask, so how many times have you been married? And how did your last relationship break up? And it is far too much for a first date. I think you need to keep it light, you need to keep it to get to know each other, take your time, and make it a really fun, light experience. I think too many people see it as a tick box exercise, and they just want to know too much about it.
What a no for
Do you think there's a war zone out there? I mean, I look at it these days, and I've got lots of sort of female friends, and when they're talking about going out to meet people, it's almost like a war zone at times, you know, between men and women these
Yeah.
days. And I think the art of conversation has left now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really hard. I was speaking to a chap the other day who's actually give up with dating, and that's exactly the type of people I'm kind of saying, come on, it's going to be safe, there's going to be lots of experience. But he was saying that there's so many rules now in
Yeah.
dating, and particularly with men, they don't know what the rules are. So do they open the door? Do they lift the seat? Do they pay the bill? because there's even been something on TV recently where somebody offered to pay the bill and she was kind of like, no, I own my own money, I can pay the bill. And he was trying to be gentlemanly. So there is this change now for men, and they are left afloat sometimes. They don't know what to do.
I mean, because a lot of the time, as you know, whenever I'm with a woman, I will always walk on the outside.
Yeah, you do.
I can't
It's
stand.
an old-fashioned thing that you do.
I cannot stand looking at couples walking down the street and the girl is close to the traffic.
Just in case he gives her a nudge.
Like I do.
Like I do. His nerves that morning.
Precisely.
Yeah.
But do you know what? I think there's. My father was chivalrous, and I think chivalry is gone. And I think that's probably one of the biggest causes of issues. For me, if I meet someone, I think being chivalrous, being courteous to a woman is something that's perfectly natural. And I think, and I understand that women, and trust me, I fight for women's rights, as you know.
Yeah.
I fight you as well, but I fight for women's rights at the same
We'll
time.
talk to him later, Angela. I know it's nearly time for us to go, and Angela needs to tell us how to get in touch with her.
Yes, tell us about the show, sorry.
Okay,
And
so
when is the show?
Okay, it's on the 24th and 25th of November. At the NEC in Birmingham, and the reason we've done it there is so that every single person in the UK can get to it. So it's going to be one show a year that everybody who's single and their friends can all get to. And we're
Just
going to
before
change it.
Christmas, which is
Just
great.
before
Yeah.
Christmas, and it's www. I don't know why we have to keep saying that.
Yeah, I know.
www.thedatingshow.live.com, and you can find us on Twitter at @showdating.
Excellent stuff. Well, we are out of time again, as usual. You'll have to come
Thank
back
you so
in.
much. Yes,
talk
you
to us a
will.
lot
I will be
more.
getting Angela back. Yes.
I'll just go and put some bandages on my ribs in the meantime.
Oh,
Everybody, thank you so much for watching today. Thank you to Sam. Thank you to Angela.
Angela, thank you to Stephen and Maria.
And Maria.
Our camera lady, yes.
And thank you to you.
And we shall see you next week.
Absolutely. And always remember, keep on smiling, because it makes people wondering what you're smiling about. Have a great day.